Hi everyone, it's Samantha, your local Kelowna wine mom, and if you haven't noticed, I haven't done a video in a really long time, and this is sort of a video about why, but not really. So basically, since November, I haven't really been well, and come May, and well, especially June and July is when it got really bad. And anyways, what this is actually going to be about is sort of it's a saying and sort of a mantra that one of my favorite podcasts has. It's called Stop Being Polite. So this is mainly my stop being polite moment. On Tuesday, I went to the hospital because the symptoms I had been having gotten incredibly worse, and I was actually really scared. So I went in, the doctor was great, and he said, you know, if you're not better by Tuesday or the symptoms haven't at least lessened, we'll do surgery. So I said, okay, I was fine with that. And so Thursday morning, I go back because it hadn't gotten any better. And I see a different doctor and they're like, yep, you need surgery and all of this. They're like, your hemoglobin has dropped now. It was 114 on Monday, 105 on Tuesday, which is a huge drop. And then it was in the 90s come Thursday. So at this point, they're getting really concerned. So I'm in, like, okay, we're going to do surgery. I was like, okay, that's what I expected. You know, I'm ready for this. Then they come back and they tell me that my OBGYN has said, no, we're not going to do surgery. She can come back tomorrow when I'm on call and I'll do it. And I completely lost it. I started bawling and I said, no, I want a second opinion. I can't go another day. I legitimately sat cross-legged on the examining bed and said, no, I'm not leaving until I get surgery. I at that point said that I was going to fire my OBGYN. I was not going to let her touch me, so I no longer have my own OBGYN. You need to call the on-call one because now there's no other option. So they're like, okay, we'll call upstairs. We'll get her to come down and do a consult. So I say, okay. I go into the waiting room. Then my OB comes in. And we talk. It turns out that's not what she said at all. She said that if I could wait until Friday, that she could do it then, but if I couldn't wait, then I could just have it done that day. And I couldn't believe, I couldn't believe that they lied to me like that. Like, I felt awful. I felt awful for the things that I said about my OB because she's amazing and I love her. So thankfully, I did get my surgery done on Thursday. I am already feeling so much better, thankfully. So this is just sort of the point of this video is, in a hospital, it can be really hard to stand up for yourself. But you can, and apparently it does work. So for anybody out there who, if you see it on the movies where a mom will stand up for their child or somebody and say, we're not going until we get results. But a lot of the times you're like, that's just a movie, that doesn't actually work. I can tell you firsthand that if you stand up for yourself at KGH in Kelowna, they will take care of you. You have to really advocate for yourself. So I went from honestly being so weak and so depressed and so drained to somehow finding it in myself to stand up for myself and get the surgery that I desperately needed. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So here's hoping the surgery has fixed everything and I will have the energy again to do more videos. So hopefully you'll hear from me soon. Thanks.